Alien Episode 3 is finally here. Kai and Hermit were taken by the alien. Wendy went completely berserk, and in a flash, she charged straight to the basement parking garage. Several freezer trucks were stationed in the open area before her. She called out tentatively and heard her brother's voice from one. Wendy refused to back down. She rushed into the container and found her brother stuck to a metal plate, stored by aliens as food. She was cutting the slime when suddenly the alien appeared outside the container. Instead of charging the door, it circled around from the roof. Wendy stabbed it directly with her knife, and the wounded alien bled acid. The siblings were shocked by the creature's incredible and overwhelming power. Hermit tried to force his way out, but the alien's tail sent him flying. Before he could get up, the alien pounced with its extended maw. At the crucial moment, Wendy swung her iron hook and caught the alien's mouth. Using her hybrid power, she tried to force the alien into the storage. Understanding, Hermit struggled to his feet and moved to help seal the door. Wendy misjudged the alien's power and was dragged into the storage room alongside it. Hermit paced frantically outside, hearing only the violent sounds of battle. When he finally opened the door, he saw the alien's head split in two, and Wendy appeared badly injured, collapsing to the ground without saying anything at all. Hermit wanted to help Wendy, but his severe injuries from the previous battle quickly left him collapsed and motionless beside her. Meanwhile, Whitehair, the rescue team leader, had sent the crash data to HQ. The Genius Corp president was beaming. How could he pass up alien samples his rival Weyland-Yutani spent 60 years and trillions to obtain? The CEO told Whitehair to get all samples. The wreck held 5 alien species, and a basic review of 3 captured ones showed potential to unlock trillion-dollar market value, not to mention the bioweapons they could yield. His scientists warned about the dangers posed by those alien beings, but the young CEO was confident as the base had isolation labs with top-level protection. His only worry was how the hybrids were doing. They were also valuable to the company. Learning Wendy had gone rogue, he suppressed his fury and ordered Whitehair to bring her back alive and whole. Meanwhile, Smiley, left by Wendy to watch the place, looked around curiously. The odd sounds now and then almost made him pee. His hybrid ally came to his aid shortly after. Like reunited kids, they bragged to each other about their risky exploits. Just then, the ship's only survivor, Cyborg Mo, appeared with his gun drawn. His priority was safeguarding the alien specimen, and he distrusted these rescuers entirely. But Rook had another goal: to download the ship's entire database into himself. As data flowed in, he noted Smiley's hybrid nature, neither human nor pure android. Rook lunged, seizing him by the throat.
What is a machine, not a machine?
Team leader Whitehair showed up. Seeing his fearless demeanor, Rook began to panic. After questioning, they learned that Genius Corp's main army was on its way. The alien eggs below began to move ominously. Realizing he couldn't win, Rook turned and leaped away from his company's wrecked ship desperately. With the only obstacle now eliminated, Genius Corp's rescue team swiftly ransacked the wreckage. They took Wendy and her brother too. Transport ships flew back to Genius Corp base. CEO Boykar was waiting at the gate eagerly. Beyond his beloved Wendy, what concerned him most were the alien specimens. This would shape the company's future for decades. But President Boykar kept his cool, first assessing Wendy's condition. The company had poured billions into her. Losing her now would be disastrous. Learning Wendy's damages were all fixable, Boykar eagerly rushed to the sealed lab. The unknown alien creatures before him were like an undiscovered gold mine. The alien egg sensed something and began to move again. Whitehair swiftly moved the president aside. He had seen broken bodies on the ship before and guessed alien young liked to nest in humans. Boykar wiped away his cold sweat and firmly instructed the synthetic Whitehair to keep all humans out. Back at base, Smiley couldn't shake Old Mo's threatening words from his mind, particularly that haunting final question: when is a machine not a machine? He sensed a hidden meaning. Smiley even harbored the absurd thought that the old man might somehow creep over while he slept soundly. The bald butler firmly said it was impossible as the base sat mid-ocean, but this android's tenacity surpassed all human expectations. During manufacturing, he had been programmed with a core directive to protect the cargo above all else. Even when Weyland-Yutani's new CEO ordered him back for debriefing, Rook refused outright. He was hell-bent on getting those aliens back. Those creatures were his life's work, after all. Smiley was in his bedroom watching cartoons when Rook's voice suddenly echoed in his ears. It turned out that Rook had secretly rigged Smiley with a device that allowed them to communicate freely. Smiley was just a kid, and after several talks, his defenses gradually came down. A knowing smile crossed Rook's face. Smiley would be his ticket into Genius headquarters. Meanwhile, Hermit was still fighting for his life. His damaged organs had to be removed and replaced with bionic ones. Wendy, in comparison, had it much easier. She spent hours on the table until a sound woke her up. In a nearby laboratory, Whitehair was dissecting an alien egg. To prevent escape, he had his assistant ready a powerful suction hood for containment.
If it tries to escape, vacuum it up.
As the hard shell cracked violently open, a young facehugger appeared before them. Whitehair felt nothing as he pulled it from the egg for further study, unaware that the small creature was sending distress signals to its kind. Wendy had just left the ward when her head began to throb. Thanks to her supercomputer enhancement, Wendy could intercept the alien communication signals. Shaking, she entered the lab to see Whitehair cutting open the facehugger. Hidden in its core was a transparent creature, similar to an alien. When it was taken out, Wendy was hit by a shock and passed out. When Whitehair put the creature into the viscera-filled container, it swam around happily as if it had found its ideal new home. Episode 3 of Alien Earth ends here. While light on content, this episode highlighted Wendy's unique abilities. Beyond her ability to fight aliens solo, she can also intercept facehugger communications. Without setup in prior episodes, her sudden new power may be linked to her fight with the alien. What's more interesting is the Genius Corp CEO seems non-human too. Whitehair made a cryptic comment about the alien's parasitism.
Body in the cryotube was killed from the inside. The proto-creatures must have gestated inside a human host. Like you.
The Genius CEO has his own secrets too. He even admitted he's in love with Wendy, the hybrid, having poured so much into her creation. This sparked jealousy and resentment in another gifted hybrid. A self-taught polyglot with big dreams, she constantly seeks the CEO's recognition and approval. She could become a loose cannon in Genius Corporation. Besides the genius girl, we see more of the curly one too. He's been struggling with his hybrid identity and might do something foolish down the road. Perhaps many people wonder why Genius Corporation chose these specific children as their first experimental subjects. The CEO has other considerations beyond technical reasons. He believes only children qualify as geniuses, since they can effortlessly tap into boundless imagination. This exceeds all experience and knowledge, and edge adults can't match. However, their obvious weakness is their lack of experience and sound judgment, which makes them vulnerable to manipulation. People had criticized them earlier for going on the ship mission without any weapons. This was a safety measure by Genius Corp, as these hybrids are actually only teenagers in reality. The show explores more than just aliens, delving into the social dynamics between humans and androids. This means extensive dialogue scenes will inevitably be mixed throughout, potentially disappointing viewers seeking primarily alien-killing action. Regardless, the alien outbreak on Earth was undoubtedly caused by infighting between humans or androids. We finally get clear answers about facehugger-alien symbiosis. The true alien embryo was hidden inside the facehugger. Once it finds a new host, it implants the alien embryo to let it grow. That's it for today, folks. If you disagree or have other thoughts, please discuss below. Until next time.